All right, hello everyone. So this is just a quick summary of the last workshop that we had, where we covered off on mutual learning strategies, self-care and feedback, as well as some reflection points. So I will just give a quick overview of all those points, some little examples, just so those of you who weren't able to attend have some information on the topics. So mutual learning, this looks at the fact that the mentors can actually learn from the mentees as well. It's not just a one-way sort of relationship. It's not Obi-Wan Kenobi with Luke Skywalker. They can both learn from each other. So for example, reverse mentoring. So this is where the mentee can share some information that they have that the mentor may not. Some normal examples, if you want to say that, would be around tech or cultural insights, for example. So what I would encourage you both to do is write down at least one skill that you would like to learn from each other. Then we moved on to things around self-care. So specifically things like setting boundaries, time limits, scopes of support, etc. What you're happy to talk about, what you're not, and also the things that drain and boost your energy. So one of the things we spoke about was rating your energy from 1 to 10, and then also listing things that drain your energy, as well as things that will boost your energy. And where are you increasing the things that boost your energy and trying to either delegate or remove the things that drain your energy. Then we looked at feedback and how to give feedback. We looked at some different models. So the SBI, or the Situation Behavior Impact Model, was one. For example, you need to remind the person that's receiving the feedback about the situation. Where were we, what were we doing, etc. Then be specific with their behavior that led to this feedback, whether it's positive or negative. Be clear about the behavior, and then be clear about the impact that it had. So if it's constructive criticism or constructive feedback, it's, these are the things that you did poorly, and this is the impact that it had on other people or the project or the organization. Or if it's positive, once again, this is the impact that it had. So you need to be very specific with that. Another way we spoke about it was the STAR method, which is normally used for interview questioning. So that situation, task, action, result. So very, very similar, just another couple of steps in there. But what I do encourage you to do is, before giving the solution, give the person that you are giving the feedback to an opportunity to come up with solutions themselves. Okay, so these things didn't go well. This was your behavior. This was the impact. What do you think we can do to fix it next time? Or what do you think we can do to ensure it doesn't happen again? How can we improve on this situation in the future? So open-ended questions that allow the person receiving the feedback to come up with their own solutions. Because when they have when they come up with their own solutions, they have more ownership over those solutions and therefore are more likely to implement them. Then we looked at reflection. So the thing that I like to use is the what, so what, now what. Okay, so what happened? They're the key insights there. So what is the why does it matter? And then now what? What action will you take? Okay, so when we're looking back over things we've done or activities that we needed to do, jobs that we needed to do in the workplace, go through what, so what, now what, to analyze how things went and come up with the actions that you need to take moving forward. One other little thing that we did discuss was communication, specifically when giving feedback. Obviously, there's a lot of cultural variation within our membership group and within mentoring relationships on the program. So consider things like direct versus indirect communication. So some cultures like to be direct and explicit in feedback. Okay, you need to improve this, whereas other cultures may prefer a indirect or nuanced sort of an approach to the language used. So something along the lines of, okay, so perhaps we could explore another approach to do this. So it's more of an inclusive, indirect sort of communication style. We want to avoid being too blunt or unintentionally causing discomfort or offense, which might lead to a loss of trust and then a breakdown in the relationship. Another one is just considering the power balance or imbalance within mentoring relationships that can exist, especially in some cultures where mentors are seen as authority figures. Mentees may hesitate to challenge or question feedback, and they may be hesitant to give feedback to the mentor. Okay, so what we need to do is ensure that we invite open conversation both ways to avoid reinforcing any barriers that may exist. And that's about it. So as always, if you have any questions about anything we've covered, make sure you do reach out to the mentoring inbox or Alison or myself directly. If your mentee or mentor hasn't been showing up, if there is difficulties within the relationships, please make sure you reach out and let us know. We can't help you if we don't know that there's a problem. That's about it. So I hope all is going well. Hope you have a great Christmas and New Year and come back refreshed next year. Thanks for your time. Chat to you later.